Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Live. Coming to you from Indiana, the USA. The temperature was about 65 today. A heat wave. I burnt some trash and done a little work outside. Pick up a few tree limbs. Hello, Yoakum. And yeah, I got my socks on. Happy Boxing Day. Yes, I got my socks on. People gonna think I'm crazy. You come up here and ask if I got my socks on, then I come to you YouTube channel and ask you if you. People gonna think we crazy, Yoakum. Like I said, people, it's Friday, the 26th here in Indiana, USA. Happy Boxing Day in Canada. That's what it says on the calendar. Happy Boxing Day. Man, I was sitting here in bed looking out the big picture window here in my bedroom towards the main road. And I saw my blue Jeep pickup truck coming down the road, and I got up to the window and looked to see if it was coming down my driveway. Nope. That's wishful thinking. Hello, Jacob. Also, people, today I want you all to wish Jacob Stutter. Jacob is Jacob, last name Studer-4VC. Hello. Today is Jacob's birthday, is what he said last night. I hope I didn't get it wrong, Jacob. Happy birthday, my friend. And also, happy birthday to anybody else who was born after Christmas. Happy anniversary if you got married today. Nothing in my mailbox out on the main road. I don't know if I'm going to wait until tomorrow. Well, yeah. Yeah. I might go to the post office tomorrow and check, see if I got anything in my post office box. I like to find $1 million cashier's check. That ain't gonna happen. That's wishful thinking, people. And I look up a few people and their YouTube channel, since I'm missing 2 or 3 people on my YouTube channel. They're moderators, they're sisters. And I don't know why she don't answer her texts, her phones, her emails. I don't. There goes that stupid smoke detector. I'm about ready to throw it away. It's only a few years old and the battery's supposed to last for 10 years. All horse feathers. I hate smoke detectors, people, but you gotta have them. But But it's enough to drive. No, not yet. As I said, people, I'm not going to make anybody a moderator until I get over 1,000 subscribers and my 4,000 watch hours. That's my rules. When you ask to be a moderator, it turns me off. It just turns me off, people.
Good. 391 West Collins Road. 391 West Collins Road. So they call their call about the son try to put his wrist.
I gotta read it.
He has a knife now, trying to get it through. Safety, they get the 6 12
Use them.
That's clear now. Big deal. Vehicle 1. Go ahead. FEMA during the 8930-047093-8930-047883.
Break through the label and rotate.
Like color code 2.
I don't feel no.
Third lane, speeds are 140.
8.1, speeds of 130, third lane.
Color code 2.
Oh, shut up. I hate smoke. I said, I told you people before, do not ask to be a moderator. I've told you all, that turns me off more than anything. And I just don't go for it. I make whoever I want to, as a moderator. You know, all my moderators is good. Some of them is new. They either have to go to work or take care of their mother or dad or grandparents. And this is my YouTube. Hello, Jessica. How's my daughter doing? I just set my smoke detector down and before I put it back up. I like the ones that smoke detectors, you take the battery out and all this. It's a 10-year sealed battery. It's not even 10 years old.
That he does not have it on his person at this time. Correct. Sure.
Right lane.
Drinking orange juice, that's good. Because it's vitamin C. Here's my Pepsi Zero that I just dumped into my cup on ice before I started the live stream.
Oh, 1.6, right lane.
I hope everybody had a good day after Christmas. Made it back home.
1.6,
I hope.
right lane.
Made it safe. Since it's warm outside, you know, about 60 something outside, that means my outside kitty cats don't need the heat lamp. It won't get the 40s or 30s until probably Monday, in that time frame. But that's okay. Everybody been fed. Kitty cat's been fed. The humans been fed. And all this. I'm trying to figure, people, when I get paid. Because the 3rd of January is on Saturday. And Friday next week is the 2nd. And the 1st is on Thursday. So, I don't know if I get paid next Wednesday or next Friday. My electric bill has to be paid by the 4th. Thank you for whatever it was, Smiles. It's on a Sunday. That means because the electric company ain't open on Sundays. So, it's a wait and see game, people. A wait and see game. I'm going to put this smoke detector back up. And it should be okay, I think. Oh. Like I said, people, you need to drink your orange juice. It's vitamin C. And vitamin C helps you out from getting a cold or anything like that. I'm going to have to get me some orange juice 1st of the month and do that. That's not too far away. I took my medicine early today. I'm watching, let's see one I'm watching. Jeremiah Johnson. You all remember Jeremiah Johnson. He's killing a bunch of Indians now. I guess it killed his wife and son. And so people, New Year's Eve is coming up. It'll come up next Wednesday, I think, something like that. It's amateur night. All the amateurs is going to be out drinking. I want to tell you people, usually you don't drink, you go out on New Year's Eve. Stay at home. Popo, 5-0, Smokey the Bears, they're going to be watching for you. They sit close to bars or down the block where they can keep an eye on the bars. And I want you all to be careful. Because if they catch you driving drunk, you're going to be in jail. Your insurance rates will go up, or you might lose your job, or you might have a wreck, hurt somebody. Don't say, they won't do nothing, they won't catch me. Yes, they will. They catch you sooner or later. Knock on wood, people. When I was at 16 and drinking and driving, lucky I didn't get caught. When I was over 21, lucky I didn't get caught. But when Indiana and all the other states around close to me changed the law on drinking and driving and all this, I decided to stop drinking. Plus, I get crazy when I drink alcohol. I want to say hi to all the foxy ladies out there, all the Lisas, all the Bettys, all the Kellys, and all the Anns, all the Ritas, and all the Carls, all the Bettys. I just want everybody to be safe
One subject was not been
on New Year's Eve. Say, if you're going to have a party at your house, you're going to have people come over. Well, have a bowl or something in your kitchen that everybody who drives put the keys in the bowl where they won't leave your place. Because people nowadays like to sue everybody. If you have a party at your house and they leave drunk, they have a wreck, they can turn around and sue you. Maybe the city, the county, or the state will get you for like trying to sell alcohol. I know you all ain't selling alcohol at your house. I'm just going to give you all good advice. And I'm not going to drink New Year's because I can't drink with all the medicine that I take. Because I can OD on my medicine. And why should I see, I got one of those, whatever you call them, dum-dums. Why would they call lollipops dum-dums? But how come they don't make root beers anymore? I remember when I was a kid, people, you could have root beers, grape and orange and all of the others. But I haven't found any of them anymore with root beer in them. I used to like jelly beans, especially the black ones. I'm kind of like President Reagan. He liked black jelly beans, and he had them when he was president of the United States. I bet all you people either playing with your things you got for Christmas, your computers, your new iPhone 17. You probably having fun with your new Christmas presents. Well, I didn't get nothing this Christmas. You know, my little scrappy gaming person 16. Hi, welcome. I think it's probably second or third time. Welcome back. I bet you've been playing games all day, maybe. This is the last one I got, Scrappy. This is the last one I got in my thing. Only thing I can give you is I can give you one of these cinnamon things. Only got about 3 left in my little bucket. I won't get any more of these until I go to my bank, probably next Friday, I'm guessing.
Clear.
People, if I had the money, people, that's how come I want my 1,000 plus subscribers. Okay, make sure you're subscribed. That way you know when I go live. And I try to teach people, I'm 70 plus years old, 70 plus. And I don't know that much about computers or cell phones.
I agree.
Well, you're old enough to be, let's see, a grandkid and maybe a great grandkid. I got maybe a few great grandkids around that age. I would be on my new laptop, people, but I will explain it to you. A year ago, February of this year. Oh, Joe, welcome back. I bought an HP computer with 1 gigabyte of hard drive, a good graphics card, and 16 of RAM or whatever it is of RAM from Amazon. Here's the funny part. That's why I'm teaching you all to look for third party, especially PC Online. Look it up. Type PC Online into your search engine. Then scroll down to the BBB, the Better Business Bureau. You see over 100 complaints that has been filed with the Better Business Bureau. So I would stay away from Walmart, Target, Amazon, on computers, by PC Online. What they did, Scrappy, it broke down. I got, what they call it, hijack or ransomware. I guess the legal term is ransomware. And that was on, I forget yeah, that's what happened, ransomware. Well, people, what I like to do, I've been watching people on YouTube and Twitch is a truck driving simulator. You can get USA version and other country version. I think you get the steering wheel and the shifter and the pedals to drive your 18-wheeler. And it'd be kind of hard, people, for me, because I don't have the money. And that's what I like to do, is get into playing games. That's how come I want to get my 1,000 plus subscribers and and my 4,000 watch hours where I can get monetized. Now, I watch, well, he's on YouTube. He's a lawyer. He goes by MG Law. MG Law. He's a lawyer. He plays that truck driving simulator online, plus Megan Fox Ryder. She plays it on her YouTube channel. They all get together and do that. And I like to do it. I used to drive an 18-wheeler. So, that's one thing I like to do. I know a laptop is cheaper than a desktop. But on the desktop, I can change the hard drive, the motherboard, or the graphics card, or the RAM. I could do that. A laptop, you can't do that. If you all remember years ago, maybe 15, 20 years ago on TV, maybe cable, they had 2 TV shows. They call it Tech TV and Screensavers. You can look it up on YouTube, Tech TV and Screensavers. And back there then when that TV show was on, I had a Dell desktop with the big monitor that you got back there then. I got watching Screensavers and Tech TV with Leo Laporte, I think. They teach you how to build a desktop. The cabinet the desktop comes in, the motherboard, the graphics card, your RAM, your hard drive, your power supply, all this. So I took my Dell computer, and today it would be classified as a gaming computer to today's standards. I like to have a desktop, with 1 or 2 gigabytes of hard drive, a good graphics card, plenty of RAM, like that. But I know you have to have a keyboard, a monitor, and a microphone, and a mouse. Well, I got my mouse. That's extra. I know a laptop, if you figure all the others, terabytes. Well, I know it as gigabytes. I'm kind of old. I grew up, they didn't have, the highest you could get back there then was 500 in a hard drive. I think that was the biggest one that you can get back there then. And like I say, I had fun putting, like I say, a bigger hard drive in and bigger power supply and different graphics board, this and that. Like I say, today's standards, it would be classified as a gaming computer. But right now, people, with my fixed income and me being 70 plus years old and got a birthday coming up in a few days, I like to have a desktop. with a big monitor screen. 32-inch, something like that. But it's not in my budget. It's just not in my budget. And the reason, people, I want to get my 1,000 subscribers and where I can get monetized and start getting super chats, I want to use that money. Hello, Jessica, you back again. Is put a new metal roof on my house. That's has to be done in the next year or so. And I need a new riding lawnmower, a new one, riding lawnmower, or a new zero turn. Yep, it's in the kitchen. It's in the kitchen. It's in the kitchen. I got 2 scanners. I got an antique scanner that you can pick up ham radio operator, the old police frequency, airplanes, weather alerts, but I got that muted where I don't listen to the weather. Because some of the fire departments where I live here in Clark County, you got about 4 to 6 fire departments and still dispatch on the old frequency, like I'm going to say 154.430, because it's a volunteer fire department. You pay fire departments here in Clark County and Scott County, Indiana. They're on the 800 P25 800 digital scanners, like most of your police departments around here. And some of the people ask me, why did they go to the P25 800 digital radios? They cost probably $2,000 or more for each radio they buy. Just go back, people. If you can remember, go back. Well, Louisiana has the P25 800 digital. Because Homeland Security and FCC and the U.S. government told them to all switch over to the P25 800 digital because of what happened on 9/11. Because when that plane took out the Twin Towers, you had the police departments, the ambulance departments, you had the fire department, and so on. They all was on different frequencies. They're all on different frequencies. That's one reason our government made everybody switch over to the P25 800 digital scanner. I hope I explained it the best I can. Like here, Indiana State Police used to be what they call the low band, like 42.42. If they want to talk to the other police departments, say in their district, they would have to have another radio, maybe 2 radios. Now they only need 1 radio in the P25 800 digital. They can talk to the fire department, other police departments. They can go through the whole state of Indiana without switching to another frequency, you know. I know, I'm trying to explain it the best I can. Like the airplanes, they're on AM. AM travels farther and FM. And they got probably UHF, ultra high frequency. They can talk to military airplanes and whatever else they can talk to. And if you people got an old scanner, you can program in 121.500. That's an emergency distress signal for airplanes. And I've been listening to airplanes, but I know more about police when they talk and they do airplanes and trains. But also, people, police does use computers in their car. Maybe they might not dispatch over the radio. They use their computers. Some police department got it encrypted where nobody can hear it. I think that's wrong. The only time it should be encrypted when you call the person information, driver license, birthday, social security number, that should be encrypted. Where you pull somebody over, what they trying to do, people, when they do it encrypted, they don't want the news media to follow them, catch them doing something illegal. And like the police departments that use inscription, what are they hiding? You know, what are they hiding? There's a few police departments that does use encrypted for security reasons, like birthday, social security numbers, stuff like that. Or they can use their computers. You know. Here, we get in trouble if we're talking on our telephone or texting on our telephone. What do you think when a police officer is sitting in the driver's seat, he's looking over at the computer screen and typing? Ain't that the same thing as texting on your telephone? You got to take your eyes off of. Oh, I came up then. I came up, I think 3. I think I came up 3. I did have 772 before I came live, but I must came up 3. That's good. I was hoping to get 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. That would have been the best Christmas presents that I could have got from you YouTube people. But I didn't make it to 1,000 subscribers on Christmas. I probably won't get 1,000 subscribers until after Christmas. I probably won't get it until after the first of the year. As I tell you new people who watches, go in my description. You'll find my post office box, my PayPal account, and Cash App. If you want to donate money through PayPal or Cash App, or my post office box. If you want to send me gift cards or a laptop or hoodies or birthday cards or stuff like that, you can send it to my post office box. It's only about 15 miles away from me. I only go about once a week. If it snows, I mean, it's more than 3 inches, I won't leave my house. I will not leave my house. Because the driveway, it's gravel, little snow's not bad. But I get to the main road, which is a county road, you have to be careful. The county, you got to be a VIP when you live on a county road. You either got to be a police officer or EMT on the fire department, anything like that. Plus, you have to be rich. Then the county will clean your roads off like crazy. I know there's either 1 or 2 police officers that lives to the west of me. One's on the sheriff's department, and I forget what other police department. I don't think there's any state troopers that lives on the main county road out in front of my house. So, I know people on YouTube. I watch Turtle Lady. Well, she's in Florida. And some of you don't like What the Hell. She stalked him from somewhere, and people send her money like crazy. In the state of Florida, for what I've looked up on the internet, unless it's a trailer park, you can't live in a camper on your property. You're going to do it maybe for a week or a few days. She's been there for a couple of years living in a camper or a little shed. No running water. No bathrooms. And they use a bathroom in a 5-gallon bucket with a 5-year-old baby adopted daughter, which she lied to the CPS and all that. Those questions they ask you, you people that adopt kids, you know what I'm talking about, but every state's different. But Turtle Lady, she's on disability. And you people knows it's on Social Security or SSI and food stamps. Hello, Cockwatch, how you doing? And I try to help people out on my YouTube channel. Try to give you some good ideas. If you're dating, I try to tell you all to keep how to not to fight, what makes a good relationship and a good marriage. And anything that I buy, I think all of us on YouTube, if we buy a new computer, we should do a video on the new computer and let people know how it does. And or if you get a new TV, a smart TV or icebox or a kitchen stove or washer and dryer, anything like that, you should do a video on. That's what I have done. I told you the problems I had on the stoves, the computer, the rotary tiller, a mop bucket. I've told you all of it because I'm trying to teach you all to watch out for the bad things like at Amazon.
Make sure you clear out the TCH.
Some of you from Amazon is going to get a refund that use that Prime service. They were sued, I guess, last year, whatever, or this year, I don't know. I'm going to say from June of 23 to June of 25, so somewhere in that time frame. If you use Amazon Prime, you're going to get a refund, and you get a check explaining everything in the mail. I had a person last night that somebody in the family got a check for $49. Mine's over $49 by a few bucks. I wish it was at least $1,000, but I didn't use Prime that much. And my son's waiting on his check. So he's waiting on his. He always used Amazon Prime most of the time. But we got the same names. He's a junior and I'm a senior. And I tell him when he orders stuff like that from Amazon or whatever, make sure you put junior. And, I try to help you out. Also, people, I hope you all that who's been listening to me for a year now, since this is December, about getting you dash cams to have in your vehicle that you can record. When you're out, people, always record. If you're walking with your family or your dogs, always record. Always record. You don't have to put it on YouTube unless something happens. But you always record. And J.O.C.O. Cop Watch there, I want you all to go to his YouTube channel. You like some of his videos. There's another Cop Watch, and I think he's down in Florida. Chuck Bronson, I think is his name. And I like watching those. Sometimes you got some a-hole cops that don't know the First Amendment rights. And, that makes me mad. For about a week now, maybe a week and a half, I've been talking about Clark County, Indiana Sheriff Scotty Maples, which you all know Clark County Sheriff's Department because of Jamie Noe, who got 12 to 15 years in the state prison, which I think he should have got 50 years in prison. And they should have arrested Scotty Maples because Scotty Maples was the Jamie Noe number 2, second in command. Supposedly he snitched, but he didn't turn Jamie Noe in. The one that turned Jamie Noe in, got it on the news, got the police involved, was for public safety. For public safety. Chris and Tiffany. Well, Scotty Maples, he snitched out Jamie Noe, which was his boss, to keep him from going to jail. Now, Scotty Maples is trying to get rid of Sergeant Tom Higdon, Hidgon. He's from Henryville, Indiana. You saw a video that I'd done, and they didn't do nothing for 55 days. I'm eating pie. I'm going to have to fix me some more banana pudding. I done had 2 banana puddings this month. My diabetes up a little bit, but I love banana pudding. With, what do you call it, vanilla wafers in with it, and some, like, Cool Whip spread over it. Man, it makes, anybody who got diabetes, it makes it go up. I've been eating turkey. Well, I tell you, people, the first banana pudding I tried to make, it didn't turn out. You got 2 kinds of pudding out there in a box. You got instant pudding, and the second one you have to cook. I didn't know they had 2 different types of pudding. And I did cook it, but it didn't get thick. And I got thinking and found instant pudding. You know, chocolate, vanilla, tapioca, and all this. I like tapioca pudding. I grew up with it. I grew up eating banana pudding. And the other thing that I can't find in a grocery store, I know you can find pumpkin pie in a grocery store, but you cannot find persimmon pudding in the store. I love persimmon pudding. You know, excuse me, if you own property, you can plant you some persimmon trees. And sometime in the summertime, you take it off of persimmon trees, you put them in, and you kind of, well, Mom had a big thing, kind of like a funnel, but it had all holes in it. You put those persimmons in there, you turn your little round wooden handle, and it squeezes all the persimmons out of it, and all you have left is seeds. I miss persimmons. Now, I took my medicine early today. I skipped a couple of days on my medicine, but I said I have to take it today because my arthritis, it was killing me. So I had to start taking my pain medicine, my blood pressure. Like I said, people, I'm not a doctor in the field, just my experience. Hell, I found out I had high blood pressure. Everybody's body's different. I had these migraine headaches. If you have these migraine headaches, you might want to make a doctor's appointment, or if you got one of those blood pressure things you can put on and see what your blood pressure is. To me, my blood pressure was high. That's how I found out that I had high blood pressure. I had 3 mild heart attacks. They didn't put me in the hospital. But my last heart attack, it put me in the hospital about 1 to 2 weeks. And And people, it hurts. If you have chest pains and pains in your arm, go to the hospital. Yeah. That's Alex. Say hi, people. That's Alex. That's Alex there. She's the mother. You know, I love kitty cats. And her mother, Alex, that you see here, her mother looks just like her. And Alex is her firstborn. And Kathy, who's down by my feet, kind of, I call it a yellow cat, but I guess an orange cat, is her baby sister. She has other, but they died. And Alexi, who you see every once in a while, keeps running through here and trying to knock my Pepsi Zero over, is her baby. Then I got Wildcat in there. Her baby died this year. Margaret's still alive. I'm missing one outside orange cat. Like I said, wintertime, they'll either go out catting or they found them another home. You know, I usually lose a few outside cats. And it can't be helped. That's how God works.
Copy, May 348, shame on scene 2239.
People, I love kitty cats. Some of you like dogs, or got dogs or cats or parakeets or ferrets. You got all kinds of pets. If you live out in the country on the farm, you got cows, horses, goats, sheep, chickens. I did have some chickens and a rooster, but thanks to the dumb raccoon and me being a city boy, didn't know about really heavy duty fence around the chicken coop. Because those raccoons, people, they can tear that wire. If that's not a heavy duty wire, you see these dog cages, heavy duty like that, where the raccoon can't pull it and break it. You know, the only way they could do that if they get those things where they can do it. And I don't think they're that smart enough to do that. I love my chickens I had. I raised them from the time they was babies. Rooster, somebody must drop them off on the main road I live in. It was maybe 3 or 4 of them. Some of them, somebody else dropped some chickens out, and one of the rooster followed them down to the main highway, got ran over. One either got eaten by a fox or a coyote. And one got his chicken leg ran over and died. And Harry, that's the one that the only rooster that survived out of 4 of them that was up on the main road. He fought to the end. He loved them. He had 4 wives, you could say. 4 wives. And he was happy. If I go in there and pick one of those hens up, he threw a tizzy fit. He would jump up with his treat and try to hurt me, especially when I fed him watermelon. But he knew I wasn't going to hurt his lovely 4 wives. Man, like animals, they can have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 wives. Us people, we can only have one. And there's some religions out there you can have 3 or 4 wives. Man, I have problems taking care of 1 wife. But people, I love my animals. I love my animals. They have to show that bathtub on TV. I got to figure out how to get one of those walk-in bathtubs. You know, you got heat, you got the jets, all this in it. And that's what I got to have, you know, my arthritis and all this. And all you have to do is open the door up and walk out. But I ain't got the money. When I've been told on those walk-in bathtubs, I think my health insurance will pay for it. But I think the doctors have to write the paperwork out on it, I think. Because one time I asked my insurance, it's like Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Anthem, Blue Cross, whatever you call it. I asked them, it was last year, I think, how much they cost. I said, I don't know, anywhere from $2,000 to probably $30,000. I said, I don't know, but it's to the point that I can't get out of the bathtub. And I like soaking in the tub. You know, when you got arthritis, people, sitting in that hot water, they got back problems, it helps you out. It does help you out. But I had to figure out how to do it. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Now, there's a few people on my YouTube. I'm one of them. I didn't have a good Christmas. A couple of people sent me an email. That's how come if it don't snow tomorrow, as far as I know, it's not going to snow tomorrow. I will go to the post office sometime tomorrow and check the mailboxes at the post office. 2 mailboxes. One's my son, and one's mine. The only thing I got coming to the house, people, is mostly junk mail. Because you live out in the country, you know, people like to take a ball bat, hit the mailboxes, or open the mailbox up and take stuff out of the mailboxes, you know. But all the important bills, all the important information goes to the post office box. And that maybe you younger people, you thinking maybe you want to buy your house in the city or out in the country. You still want to get you a post office box at your local post office where you have your electric bill, water bill, or all your important stuff, your bank statements, car insurance, or vehicle insurance, cell phone bill, anything like that, all your important information, you want to go to your post office box. That's what I tried to do to help you people out. I want to thank you all that has helped me out this year. God bless you all. And try to be nice to people. Be polite. I know some of you judge people. It's not up to me or you to judge people. It's up to God. God is the judge, the jury, the prosecutor, your lawyer, and 5-0. You might not like what they do, but there's people I don't like. And I don't argue with them or threaten them, because you can get in trouble on certain people out there. I don't like them because what they do. But people, you know how people lies to the police and all this. And we got a whole lot of people. It's in the county jails, the prisons. The people has lied. They're innocent. There is a whole lot of innocent people in jail and in prison that cannot afford the best lawyer out there on the market that can get them off scot-free. You know. And your younger kids, watch this later or whenever, and you thinking, what kind of job or what field am I going in when I get out of high school? Well, look around you, around where your dad and mom and grandpa live. See what kind of jobs it's around, how much they pay. Are they moving out of state or out of the country? Maybe you love to get in computers or NCIS or airplane pilot, helicopter pilot, a lawyer, doctor, nurse. You can go into the military and get a guarantee to do their thing. They pay for everything. That way you don't have to get student loans, this and that. As long as you go in the military and it's guaranteed in writing. Like I say, you can go as a military police officer. They used to go to the FBI Academy. I don't know what they do now. Back years and years ago, when you come to MP, you had to go to the FBI Academy. And just like NCIS, you go to the FBI Academy. You know, you might want to look into that. You know. Because, say, if you want to be a helicopter pilot, you go in the Army or the Marines. See, does Air Force have helicopter pilots? I think they got helicopter pilots. And the Coast Guard. You put your time in. And you come out, there's hospitals that got medical helicopters that you can get a job in and still be in the reserves. You know, that's just some ideas for you younger people. And computers, you know, military will pay you for that. And stuff like the CIA, you know, if you speak so many different foreign languages, the CIA would love to have you, but you go through a heck of a background check. Because I know a few people that I went to school with. They check with every classmate, every parent, they check you from head to toe. Like I say, I know a whole lot of people that's in with the CIA or in that category that I know, personally know. And it's hard. Hello, Sean. Sean, good evening. Like I say, I know it's a day after Christmas. There's some people, they got a big family. They have Christmas, New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, and day after Christmas because they got a big family. I hope everybody got what they want for Christmas. I didn't get nothing. I had a dream. I had a dream that I'm feeling better because Christmas is over with. Because I get upset about Christmas because I can't spend it with my family because mom and dad's dead. And my older brother, he's an a-hole. But I did watch a movie on TV today. It was a Christmas show. Or something like No Town Christmas or something. And they got together. They had a piano. They played Christmas music at Christmas, while everybody's waiting. Hey, Sean, you got YouTube. YouTube's your family too. I'm 70 plus years old. These people here on YouTube is my family. You're my family. You keep me going. Somebody to talk to. You help me pass the time away. I know you people too far away to come and see me or, I only got my post office box, where you can send small stuff. But they do have big boxes at the post office in the lobby. You can't put a laptop in some of those outside boxes they got in the lobby if they got them at your post office. I mean, they're big enough to probably put a desktop in one. I've never measured to see how tall they are but I know you can put a laptop in those post office boxes, the ones they got in the lobby. But I got something coming in the U.S. mail. I would check tomorrow. Hello. Hi there. Easy Bits. Sorry, I have trouble pronouncing people's YouTube names. I tried my best, people. I want to thank you all helping me get my watch hours up, helping me get my subscribers up where I can get monetized. About $950 in, somewhere about that. It's hard for an old man like me or any old people to get by on what we do. There's a bunch of other old people on here. We trying to help everybody out. And there's things that I need, people, I can't afford on my budget. I pay so many bills. I'm lucky after I pay all my bills that I'm lucky to have $10 left. I'm lucky that I have $10 left. I have tightened my belt up so much I cannot tighten up anymore. Since the pay raise we get in January, I got my food stamp cut $12. With the pay raise I got that I'm getting in January, my homeowner's insurance went up to $2,000. It went up about $500 a year. So I have to pay $2,000 a year. And I'm going to call them. Let's see, maybe sometime Monday. No, Trump didn't shut down the government. Hello, 709. Happy Boxing Day there, 709. Trump did not shut the government down. The Democrats shut it down. The Democrats in the Senate shut it down. Trump didn't shut it down. I'm doing pretty good. My nose is getting stopped up. Maybe it's this little green dum-dum, or, my nose is okay till I start getting on this. Maybe I'm allergic to it. I haven't seen any. Well, well, text me 709. I haven't seen. Trump didn't shut it down. The Democrats in the Senate did. Probably what you seen, what I've seen, was AI generated. Even the Democrats blamed Trump for shutting it down. But it was the Democrats in the Senate shut it down. Because they want to give the illegal immigrants Social Security, Medicaid, and all that. And we, the people, don't want that. Well, I think it's supposed to. I know. That old daughter. That they're calling for rain sometime this week, the weekend. The temperature is supposed to drop down probably 30s. Either this weekend or maybe Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. I can't remember unless I write anything down. As you see, 709, I said Happy Boxing Day. I saw that. Oh, Lord. Best thing to do is stay in the house. It's raining ice here. That means the temperature is probably close to 30s. That means the road is going to be slick. If it's raining ice, I guess you call that hell. And it's bad. And I just hope people, if it's snowing or hailing where you live, stay at home unless you're emergency personnel only. When it snows, I mean really snows, lucky the people in Philadelphia and where I live, we don't live in Canada. Their regular snowstorm is 12 to 15 inches every time it snows. Where I live here in southern Indiana, if we got 12 to 15 inches, we couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't get out of my driveway. Couldn't get out of my driveway onto the county road, on the county road to the state highway. There's no way. There's no way that could happen. I don't think I could survive in Canada. Maybe if I was born in Canada, got used to the weather and all the snow, I probably could. You know, people, you people might thinking you retard. You might want to move to Canada and say you get $2,000 a month retirement money. Convert that over to Canada money. See, which 2,000 here might be 3,000 to 5,000 in Canada. You all know how to convert that over. When I get here a month, I'd be rich in Canada. Put it that way. A whole lot richer. But rent is the same here it is in Canada. $1,000 to $2,500 a month in Canada, just like it is here in the United States. You might want to think about that, but do your research. And where else is it's cheaper? Philippines, where Art Bell used to live. I think it was cheaper to live in the Philippines than it was here in the United States. He married a young girl, had three kids, I believe. And the kids in the Philippines, they start school maybe at 2 years old. 1 to 2 years old, they can speak 3 or more languages. You know, that's in the Philippines. They start school early. They're very smart people in the Philippines. Heck, they don't start school here until probably 4 years old and Head Start. What's wrong with starting them at 2 years old like they do in the Philippines? People, we can learn from these other countries, or like Canada. We can learn. They got better medical coverage in Canada than we do. But the United States don't want to take what Canada got and bring it here because that make you drug manufacturer where they won't make no money or get kickbacks, or your politicians get kickbacks. And like I say, I got my temperature sitting on 68 before it kicks on. It's been 73 to 75 in this house all day. That's too hot. I had to open that bedroom window. You see all the scratches over it. That's where the kitty cats keep falling out of the window and scratch the paint. And she's one of them that keeps falling out of the window. That window's on the east side. I used to have the head of my bed on the east and my feet towards the west. But I got tired of getting my head all scratched up. Every time the kitty cat comes out of the window, they come out with their toenails. And man, I still got a few places that I've been putting medicine on it. It's okay. But I want to give you other people some good advice. New Year's Eve is coming up. That's what the regular drunks call amateur night. All the amateurs gets out and drink on New Year's Eve. And I tell you, people, you know it. They've told you on your TV stations, on the Facebook page where you live, that they going to be out New Year's Eve hunting for drunk drivers. I guarantee it. They do this every year. They stay close to a bar. They might be a block away. They can watch you leave that bar drunk. And they go. Plus, they do set up roadblocks. And I just want to warn you people, stay at home. I want you people to stay at home. And have a party at your house. If you're going to have a party at your house, take everybody's keys and put them in the big bowl in the kitchen or somewhere where they can't leave while they're drunk. Have enough sleeping bags or something where they can sleep on the floor. Because if they leave your house drunk and have a wreck and kill somebody, you're going to get blamed for having a party at your house. Don't think that won't happen. It will. People love to sue people. So I'm trying to tell you all the things to do to keep you from getting arrested New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I try to push it. And I know people sit back, so I won't get stopped. I've been doing it every year. Well, this could be the year that you get stopped. You never know. You can push your luck so far and they finally going to get you. If you get pulled over for drunk driving, you get arrested, your insurance company will know it. Your insurance rates might go up or they might cancel you. Also, you might lose your job. And drunk driving or drug possession is on your record. You might want to go get you a good job. They check your background. So you've been arrested for drunk driving or maybe one joint. You're not going to get the job. Even your young people, think about it. My nose is stopped up. And I even got a humidifier over there plugged in. But this is what made my nose stopped up. But I gotta have sweets every once in a while. But as far as I know, people, I'm not allergic to anything. You all younger people, you can take allergy tests where they stick you all in the back of everything and see what you're allergic to. I had an ex-wife, probably number two. I can't remember. That's the one from New Albany. She was allergic to everything: trees, uh, potatoes. She's allergic to about everything on this planet. She had to take 1 or 2 shots a week, if I remember right. But as far as I know, I'm not allergic to anything. But you all have to be careful. You all, you all can take allergy tests to see what you're allergic to. And you can check in. You probably can research that on YouTube. What is an allergy test? Or, see what to expect from an allergy test. And there's a whole lot of people here on YouTube, got all kinds of YouTube channels. And I try to give you ideas, but people, I'm not smart like you all are. I know somebody said, don't put yourself, I'm not smart in computers. I'm not smart about my cell phone. Some of you said, have an introduction that you can bring up about your YouTube channel, or like have a picture of what you're going to talk about, not screenshots. Well, you all know what I mean. So people, I'm not that smart. Maybe I could get a young girl that's smart in computers that can help me do stuff. But I can't be a sugar daddy, young ladies. You have to have your own car, maybe a job, because you do have to pay for gasoline and insurance on the vehicle you drive. You can't depend on my car, because it's a 2011 with over 250,000 miles on it. It might hold up another 40, 50,000. I don't know. So that's one thing. You got to have your own vehicle. If you got a job, you can't depend on my vehicle to take you to work. You can't depend on mine. So people, since this is the day after Christmas, some of you still playing with your Christmas stuff. Some of you on here tonight said you got some games for Christmas. That's good. One person, I think last night, got a computer, a laptop. That's good. But I didn't get nothing. That's okay. That's okay. I try to be good. I try to be honest. I try to help people out. And I tell you all, I don't mind kids getting on here and subscribing to my channel. But you know the rules. You got to have your parents there with you. One thing I do not like, don't tell me how old you are or the city you're from, because you got stranger danger people on YouTube hunting for kids. You know, like last night, this one says he's 13, the other one says 7 or 9. I said, don't tell anything, because you don't know if that's another kid or what. They can send you a picture. How you know that picture's him? 50 would tell you, don't do that. I'm not 50. I'm just an old man trying to help you younger people out. Don't do that. Don't send a picture of yourself to somebody, because you don't know where that picture will end up at until probably years later. I've seen it. Pictures of girls, and that's not the person who they said it is, because I know the person, or, So I want you kids to be careful. If the kids that you know goes to your school or cousins, that's okay, because you know them personally. But you still have to watch out, kids, for the stranger danger people. Your mom and dad want you to be safe. Your grandparents want you to be safe. I want you to be safe. So, I'm trying to help people out. That's what I'm here for. Don't hate anybody. And no racism. That's what's wrong here. People hate people. There's racism. Black people hate white people. Now the black people hating the Mexicans. Because Mexicans, the illegals is number 1, the black people is number 2, and I guess the whites is number 3 in discrimination. But I want you all to be safe on the internet. Don't tell people where you live, or your address, or phone number. Don't do that. No matter if you've been chatting around or playing games with people, don't do that. Because the kids that you go to school with, they got your phone number and all this, so be careful, you young people. You don't know about those stranger dangers. They teach you that in school. So I love you all. I see you maybe tomorrow. When I go to the post office, I will open, if I get anything, I open it up live. I always say mail call, but I won't tell you who it came from or anything like that. I want to protect those people. Just like, boy, I'm seeing things. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I try to be fair with everybody. I try to be honest with everybody and all this. People, be polite to people. I know some of you hate the po-po. If you're nice to them, they be nice to you. You might have one that's an a-hole. No matter what he or she does, they still going to be an a-hole, no matter how nice you are. And I know your parents or your grandparents they have taught you how to be polite. And, like your younger people, I'm talking about younger than me. You go, say, to Walmart or a grocery store, you see a old lady, a old man. Hey, people, it's by send a free coffee link to 709. I've been looking, 709. And YouTube said they will let me know when I get my 1,000 subscribers and my monetization. Because I keep asking, they keep telling me back that we let you know. So I don't have it. I should never got this. My nose is so stopped up. Might have to go put the chair in the bathtub and take me a good hot shower and get that steam and open my nose up. People, I know 709, I know he lives in Canada. Usually around Christmas time, they did have Miracle on 34th Street. That's the old one, the black and white one. But they didn't have any Santa Claus movies on this year, just like last year. That had, what's his name? Tim Allen, the two-time guy who Santa Claus fell off his roof. And then they haven't had that the last 2 years, maybe 3. I wonder how come ABC, NBC, Fox, I wonder how come the local stations ain't had any Santa Claus movie. Then you had with Jesus where he came out of the tomb and the Last Supper, and they didn't have nothing like that on this year.
Like Chevy Malibu's got no fleet, need progress if they want.
Where's my paper? Because I know as soon as I get off of here, my back's hurting.
Charlie and Rick service,
I found my paper. I just
George, she threw an open Coke of can Coke at a female. She's now walking towards Easter. Here, East Jennifer always complains. Yes, on 10th apartment. Still have me a good time for 347.
I got it written down. See, I got it written down where I do it. I keep a ink pen underneath my pillow. So I better put up more to it. Oh, Lord. Man, I hate when dogs, cats, any kind of pets get sick. That is a cute doggy you got. What? Here, see, people, this is Alexi. That's Alex's baby. Go over to your mama, Alexi. There's your mama. See, it's best if you go up by your mama. I won't make you move. That's what you need to do. Say, hi, Jessica. Say, hi, Jessica. How you doing? That's Alexi. I don't know where I come up with these stupid names. Alex, she's named after one of my daughters. Meow. And Alex's mother, Margaret. Margaret is named after my late mother. You know, I think that helped me out with Christmas a little bit. 'Cause I know that's not my mother. But I watched this Christmas show today, people. They was at the house, and one of the people at the house played Christmas music, just like my mom used to do. I sit there during the whole show and cry. And it just tore me up. Because my mother either died in 16 or 17. I think it was 17 in February. I know it was in February because it was after her birthday. She was 101 when she passed away. But, you know, Christmas, like I said, people, Christmas is a sad time for everybody. And I forgot to look it up again. A person I know from Charlestown died this week. He died on the 23rd. I forget what his name is. He died 2 days before Christmas. And, you know, that's hard. Christmas all shot to heck because he died 2 days before Christmas. He died on the 23rd. And it's bad, you know. Even my a-hole brother, thank you for the hearts. Even my brother didn't give me nothing for Christmas. He only lived maybe about a half hour away from me. I didn't get nothing from that a-hole. You know, but God to take care of him, people. I'm not worrying about that. But paybacks is heck, people. Karma is the B word. You know what karma, the B word, is. That's how come I try to keep my channel rated PG, because there's ladies on here, there's kids watching it with their parents. I try to treat everybody equal. I said God loves you. There's people on here that don't believe in God. Hello, Cat. How you doing tonight? Hey, let's get up here and look. Say hi there. Say hi. How you doing? My name is Alexi. How you doing? I had to throw that in, people. That's Alex's baby. Let's see. See, there's Alex there. That's Alexi's mother. I'm trying to think when I got in the icebox I can munch on. Well, I guess I could put that turkey I got in there. Well, I got it all broke up with barbecue sauce. I guess I can put it in the microwave. That's all I wanted, this dumb. I think that's what made my nose stopped up. Lordy. Even my Pepsi tastes funny. Pepsi Zero tastes funny. So, you all have a great week. I hope everybody had a good Christmas yesterday. I hope everybody got what they want for Christmas. One thing that was important to me, that I wanted 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. I didn't get it. I didn't get my 1,000 subscribers for a Christmas present. That's okay. I got 26 to get that in. The way it go, I'll probably have that by February. Hello, Miller. Happy New Year. Yeah, you too. Like I say, stay at home New Year's Eve, people. It's amateur night. There'll be a bunch of amateurs out there. They're going to drink because they usually don't drink until New Year's Eve. 5-0, Popo, Smokey the Bears. They're going to be out there watching you. I'm not getting paid to tell you this either. And you say, oh, I'm not going to get caught. I've been doing that for so many years. And the odds against you not getting pulled over this year, you could get pulled over. You could lose your job. If you got CDL license and you get caught driving home in your vehicle after leaving New Year's Eve, you're going to lose your job driving the 18 wheeler. Or be smart. Be smart. You know. I don't want to see any of you in jail. People, it's time to get off of here. I'm going to see one I can munch on. So I love you all. God loves you. If you don't believe in God, it's okay. If you don't believe in Christmas, it's okay. That you're always right. Thank you all very much for watching this video. 2 hours? Lord, let me see. Oh, Lordy. I will. You take it easy, Sean. I'll catch you all later. Peace. Please stay home for New Year's Eve. Have a party at your house. Stay at home. I love you all. God bless you all. Thank you. Good night, 709. Have a good Boxing Day. I saw it on the calendar, 709. Boxing Day, Canada, which I don't know what that is, but I love you all. And thank you all very much. The new subscribers, the thumbs up. Thank you all very much. You keep this old man going. I love you all. Good night.